Cryptocurrencies are crashing. The stock market is crashing, especially today. What the heck is up with this market? Well, in this video, I'm going to be talking about cryptocurrencies, where they are headed, what is most likely going to be happening. Are we in a bear market? Are we in crypto winter? All of these questions are going to be answered with great accuracy through technical analysis. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe with notifications on, and let me know in the comments below, are you buying or selling? So getting straight into the video, what we can see is that cryptos have been beaten down today again. Stocks have been beaten down today again. Not just a regular pullback, not just a little dip, ladies and gentlemen, but stocks have been beaten down bad. I mean, if we take a look at the S&P 500, this thing just crashed. It fell from the sky, erasing all of last week's and this week's gains. It was looking good. Cryptos were looking good. The stock market was looking good. We were slowly recovering, and then boom, out of nowhere, because of the volatility and the fear and uncertainty in the markets, we are seeing these crashes and corrections. And the volatility, the swings up and down are huge. That happens when there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, doubt in the markets, but that is totally fine. It's normal. It happens all the time, especially in times like this. Now, why are cryptos going down? Why are the stock market going down? It's happening because of what the Fed said yesterday. The Fed, in my live stream yesterday, I even talked about it in yesterday's video, which I highly recommend you should watch. The Fed answered a question and they asked him, okay, if inflation continues to go up, are you going to raise interest rates? Are you fearful to raise interest rates? And he said exactly no. If inflation keeps going up, we are going to raise interest rates. So that is causing fear and uncertainty in the markets, and the markets are finally digesting it today. Yesterday was bullish. Cryptos continue to go up even after the Fed said that, but sometimes it takes the market, the stock market, days or even weeks to fully digest all of this information. That's why we are seeing a pullback in the stock market. That's why things are pulling back in the crypto market, because of what the stock market is doing. And all of this is temporary. Inflation for the time being is temporary. It's causing fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but there is some very interesting information that I want to share with you right now. So here is something very interesting. What we can see is that Bitcoin accumulation is spiking, just like in the previous bear markets in 2018 and 2019. If we see here on the left side, we see this blue area. That is when there is a massive spike in accumulation for Bitcoin. We are also seeing that massive spike take place yet again while cryptos are going down. So the number of active addresses of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are going up. The amount of people that are creating wallets and investing is going up really fast right now, and that is a good sign. Now, what we are certainly waiting for and expecting here soon is a bounce in the stock market. We are still holding up above the low that we created on the major crash when cryptos crashed, which is also the same for cryptos. We are still holding far above that crash that we saw last week, and we are continuing to move up slowly. We're slowly moving up. I personally think, it's just my opinion, that there is a high likeliness that that was the bottom and that we are not going to go lower than this point for a long time. Let me know if you agree with that in the comments below. But let's dive into technical analysis. So yesterday in my video, I showed you all that Bitcoin is forming this symmetrical triangle pattern, which can be neutral, can be a neutral pattern, but the way it is certainly looking, since we had a strong downtrend, is that this is more of a bearish pattern, which ended up playing out, but I was optimistic, hoping that we could and would break up to the upside, but we did state our bearish scenario and possibility that Bitcoin would break down, which it actually ended up doing. We do know that when Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies break out of a pattern, like a triangle, that there is a significant move once that breakout occurs, and that happened exactly. And if you want to learn technical analysis, you want to learn these indicators, these types of patterns, so you can buy and sell properly in the market in cryptos and learn all of my investing and trading secrets, go ahead to MYLESGinvestments.com, where you can watch my course. Is 66% off, where I teach you all of my secrets. Now, moving forward, Bitcoin is holding up this level of support, which we are watching very carefully, and this is certainly important for every altcoin holder out there. Bitcoin needs to continue to hold $28,636, give or take. If Bitcoin can continue to hold this level, it's likely that we could be getting a bounce. And notice that Thursdays are actually huge recovery days in the stock market and in the Forex market. So hopefully tomorrow can be a recovery day, especially after such a bloodbath in the crypto market. Now, the question is, should you sell your cryptocurrencies? What should you be doing? Well, the worst time to sell cryptocurrencies is when they go down. You never want to sell when things have already gone down so much. You want to sell when things have gone up. It's called selling into strength. You want to buy when things are low, and you want to sell when things are high. because the thing about the market, the crypto market, how volatile it's been, it goes up and down really fast, 5% swings in each direction, sometimes even 8%, as we have seen just the last 24 hours. We are seeing massive pumps in the last 48 hours. It dumps down, things like that happen really fast. So just as fast as the market comes down is just as fast as it can come up. So be careful when trying to time the market, because as soon as you turn your head, let's say you're trying to time the market, catch a dip, as soon as you turn your head, the market bounces up really fast and can recover out of nowhere to big degrees. So be very careful at trying to sell at the bottom at this point. These are great opportunities. It's not financial advice, just my own opinion to scoop cryptocurrencies up at these cheap prices. I think cryptocurrencies have much upside potential, especially in the next coming months. Let me know if you agree with that in the comments below. And if you think that cryptocurrencies will be recovering within the next couple of months, I personally think that in 60 days, cryptocurrencies will probably be a lot higher than where they are now. But I have some more information. Yes, we are seeing a little bit of a bounce, a little bit of a recovery, which I'm not fully convinced on right now. But if we take a look at the book map, which you will have access to, I have the link in my video description and my top pin comment. If we zoom out and see all the liquidity, where all the buyers and sellers are, all the volume, guys, is in the lower regions for Bitcoin. Look at $20,000, $22,000, $26,000. Something is happening, because usually there should be liquidity in the higher ranges. But when we are in a trending down market, it's obvious that people and whales and institutions believe that the price are going to go lower. Doesn't mean that prices are going to go lower, but there's a lot of buy orders. There's a lot of people ready to scoop cryptocurrencies when they head lower. And if they do head lower, there's a whole bunch of Bitcoin, there's a whole bunch of liquidity getting ready to be bought up in these lower ranges, which might be indicative that prices might continue to go down. It also could be a fake out. There's a whole bunch of reasons why this liquidity is in these lower regions, but there's just, look at this, 313 Bitcoins ready to buy when Bitcoin hits that level. Usually that can shoot up prices very fast, but if the strength of the sellers is greater than that buying volume, we can see further downside. So right now, cryptocurrencies are consolidating. We're trading sideways after a pretty big and heavy dump today. We could continue to head lower tonight. We will see. We could continue to head lower tomorrow. We don't know yet. But depending on how the stock market recovers, depending on how the strength of the dollar continues to go up or down, is going to determine where cryptocurrencies are headed. There's a lot of volatility, guys. With all of this uncertainty, with all of this news and FUD about interest rates and inflation, this is really putting a damper on the crypto market, but it's only going to be temporary. Cryptos cannot be in a correction forever. They're not going to be down here at this level forever. And even if they go lower in the next week, the next 2 weeks, they're going to bounce up. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin always recover. And this is going to be very important for altcoin holders. You guys are probably asking, okay, why are you showing me Bitcoin? I have Dogecoin, I have Shiba Inu, I have XRP. Well, if you want to understand where those cryptocurrencies head, you have to understand that Bitcoin is the one that leads all of those cryptocurrencies. No matter how the TA is looking on those coins, on those altcoins, if Bitcoin is going down, those altcoins are going to follow and break and invalidate any of the TA. So all the TA in Bitcoin is basically pertinent or relative to any type of altcoin out there. Now that's going to be it for today's video. If you got something out of this video, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, share this video with a friend or family member, and check out the Patreon where I have buy and sell alerts. You can follow and copy all of my exact trades, get access to my trade alerts, my hidden insights and updates into the market daily. You all have a great night. Thank you so much.